Chelsea are a totally different team this season. Gone are the shackles of Antonio Conte's era. Instead, the Blues are playing Sarri-ball. But what is Sarri-ball? And what makes it so different from Conte's Stamford Bridge era? First, let's break down the cult of Maurizio Sarri. Goal's deputy features editor, Mark Doyle, described Sarri as a foul-mouthed, chain-smoking genius when the Napoli coach was linked with Chelsea earlier this year. In Italy, he's forged a reputation for speaking his mind, even at the risk of upsetting others. Gonzalo Higuain, renowned for his mental fragility, was told by Sarri, "You're too lazy. If you don't change your attitude, you won't become the best centre-forward in the world." Higuain didn't sulk. He scored 36 goals in Serie A that season, a record total, which secured a €90 million move to Juventus. Sarri never played the game professionally, which is rare in the upper echelons of football. Early in Sarri's stint at Napoli, club legend Diego Maradona claimed that he wasn't worthy of the club, but nearly 3 years later, Sarri came within a whisker of a shock Scudetto win. But what makes Sarri so unique is that while he might be prone to ugly outbursts off the field, on the pitch, his style of football is undeniably beautiful. Napoli defender Koulibaly, who became one of the world's best centre-backs under the coach, said, "He really is a genius. He sees things others don't see. He makes you understand how football is and isn't unpredictable. He's a scholar." That genius didn't take long to show itself in enigmatic and eccentric ways at Stamford Bridge. What has become immediately noticeable in the first 2 Premier League games of the season is N'Golo Kante's advanced role in midfield. Typically, World Cup winner Kante is a midfield destroyer, intercepting passes, making tackles, shielding his defence. He gives his more attack-minded teammates the freedom to maraud forwards, knowing that the diminutive Frenchman can pick up the pieces if the opposition counter-attacked. But watching Kante against Arsenal showed a completely different side to the midfielder. He ripped holes in their leaky defence with intelligent runs. He linked the play between midfield and attack, and he even almost scored a header with a darting run inside the box that left Arsenal's shambolic centre-back pair helpless and useless. Sarri's £57 million marquee signing this summer was Jorginho, a midfielder many thought was set to sign for Man City after a stunning year as the linchpin of Napoli's midfield. The Italy international has settled into Chelsea's starting 11 right away and dictates the fast-paced tempo that Sarri demands. And that is the beating heart of Sarri-ball, moving the ball around quickly when in possession and pressing high up the pitch when the opposition has the ball. Imagine if tiki-taka was driven vertically, rather than the horizontal sideways passes that poor imitations such as Spain's failed World Cup 2018 campaign can often become. Defenders being able to play the ball out is critical to this tactical setup. Koulibaly's passing and ball control were indispensable to Napoli last season. This year, it's David Luiz who's been catapulted in from the Chelsea wilderness. Sarri must really like his confidence on the ball, and so he's gone from 4th choice centre-back under Conte to one of the first names on the team sheet under Sarri. Attackers' willingness to force defenders into making mistakes is also key. Watching Arsenal in the first 30 minutes of their defeat to Chelsea in the second game of the season was torturous. They couldn't cope with the intensity of Chelsea's pressing. Petr Cech, Socrates and Mustafi looked like they were trapped in their own version of football hell. Ex-Barcelona player Pedro is another one of the big beneficiaries from the change in system. He has a new lease of life under Sarri, having been a bit-part player under Conte. Eden Hazard is being eased back into the fray after a busy summer at the World Cup, but the Belgian could very well end up leading the line, unless Alvaro Morata cements a starting spot that he lost halfway through the first season. But Sarri-ball isn't without its flaws. Those of you who watched the Arsenal-Chelsea game will have seen the last 15 minutes of the first half, when Chelsea's defence evaporated, and all of a sudden, Arsenal went from being 2 goals down to level. And really, if Mkhitaryan and Aubameyang hadn't missed absolute sitters from 10 yards, Arsenal should really have been 4-2 up at half-time. Cesar Azpilicueta has been shifted from his centre-back role under Conte to his old right-back role under Sarri. The defender expressed his newfound love of Sarri-ball, saying, "It's a different style. We've been enjoying it from the first day, learning and improving what he wants. 2 years ago, when we switched to the 3 at the back, from the first day we were very good. Hopefully, we can switch again to the back 4. The way we play is we attack forwards, we defend high, we try to get the ball from them, and then play our football." And that, in a nutshell, is Sarri-ball. If successful, the flip in focus from defence under Conte to attack under Sarri could see a shift in English football tactics. Even though Conte's reign at Chelsea ended on a sour note, it's worth remembering just how successful he was in his first season at the club, when they stormed the Premier League title. And Conte's success in playing with 3 centre-backs made it trendy once again to play 3 at the back in England. So, what do you make of Sarri-ball? Let us know in the comment section if you think Chelsea's new tactical master plan will work out, or if you think it will crash and burn. Hit the subscribe button and the bell icon to get all the latest Chelsea football news and so much more direct from goal.